Welcome to Beam Dynamics. I'd like to introduce you to how you can make the Beam experience your own by customizing and creating views. First, to the basics. If you just joined Beam, your view may look somewhat like this with the set of fields that you're seeing on your screen or something similar to this. However, you can easily customize this to your preferences using our column editor. To do this, you can open columns, and in here you see every data field available to you at this particular view. In this case, we're looking at assets and inventory. So we have all of our default fields, we have tag categories which are customizable, and the custom fields that have been prepped to your account, which you can add and edit at any time. In this case, let's make a few changes. I like to see the barcode. I'm interested in maybe ticket link. And I don't need to see created at, but I would like to see the assignee. So there you go. We made some changes. We confirm. And as you can see, the new values have been added to the table. This is not all. You can also reorder them by using the drag handle here. And once again, update it to your preferences. Once you make a change, you see this indicator here that you can save the view. Once you save it, it's now been updated to your account. And you can come back to it at any time, and you will keep these changes. But that's not all. Let's show how you can combine the views and the ability to create views, which is new to this release of Beam, with filters. So let's create a new view. In this case, I want to call this truck 7. I want to see the assets that are in truck 7. Once again, we're presented with a default set of fields that we might expect when you first create a view. Let's customize this though. I'm interested in seeing, I don't need to see created at or purchase date. I like to see the product name. I like to see where it is. I like to see the assignee and the barcode. That's always useful. From here, I can, again, make the changes that I want. Let's see the status on the right side. Let's make it different than the last one we've seen. Maybe assignee somewhere here. There you go. I'm happy with that. Make it save. And now I'm going to add filters to the mix. To do that, you can open the filter menu, which has moved if you've been using Beam before. From here, I like to see location because I represent my truck as a location. From here, I can see my vehicles. In this case, I'm interested in truck 7. Here, as you can see, it's all the assets in truck 7. And I can save this view with the filter. And now I can switch between the views and keep that filter wherever I go. On top of that, if you haven't used filters before, here are some additional things you can do. You can add multiple filters on top of each other. So in this case, you might have noticed that there are a couple of assets here that have some service issues. Perhaps I want to ignore those and I want to only focus on the ones that are online. So I can add asset status here and select is online. And now I combined the location filter with the asset filter. And similar to the columns, and let's just show the results for a moment there. As you can see, we're now narrowed down to 14 assets, and we're only seeing the ones that are online. Maybe I want to save it this way. Just like the columns, you can utilize any of the default fields and custom fields that are in your asset as filters in order to get to the information that you need. And on top of that, you can also use this middle input here, which is an operator input. So in this case, I'm looking at assets that are online. But maybe let's flip that. I only want to see the assets that are not online. Maybe I want to see what issues there are with any assets there are in truck 7. In this case, we see 3 here with service issue and 1 listed as ordered. So these are some of the ways that you can customize Beam to your preferences. And not only that, and here I didn't save, so that change that I just made, the filters don't stay with me. But not only that, this is now possible to perform and customize on tickets, the same set of functionalities that you've seen just before apply here, with reservations as well as maintenance. All 4 of these modules have access to the same level of customization that you've just seen, with the ability to save the views, which stay with you wherever you go. That's it for today. If you need help, reach out to us. Otherwise, I'll look forward to what you come up with.